Welcome back to Everybody Loves JuJu. 1-2 Talks Hoops. And I'm your host, JuJu. How's it going, everybody? I know there's a couple of games on this evening. I'm just here to kind of give you guys a little bit of insight of what I saw yesterday and just being back at Galen, how excited I was just to be there. And just to see if any of you caught the game and if you've subscribed to the Big Ten Plus network. But for now, you're here, you're with me. Don't know how many of you all are going to be able to join me, but those of you guys who catch this later, and I do have a lot of you who do, go ahead and tune in, and I appreciate that. And then even you leave comments, and I will respond, and that's great too, because it lets me know, hey, you're checking it out. But what I do is just talk USC hoops, and then we roll into other games if we, if the chat, takes it that way. I don't mind jumping in and talking about other games that I might have, been catching and what's going around, and the opening night of a lot of games. So, and then also I see Unrivaled is beginning. Oh, what's good, Jacob? You wanna let me bring you up. I'm gonna invite you up, and if you have any questions or I can tell you, I just want to tell you what it was like being back in Galen and seeing JuJu, but seeing JuJu not playing, it was, surreal. I didn't think I was going to be able to handle it, but I am. It's a whole new team. But every year that I've seen since starting with Gottlieb, she really has started with a whole new team, to be honest with you. So it's really nothing different. And it's that's what coaching is about. And especially in the transfer portal era, that's going to be, the thing where coaches have to make adjustments. But hey, that's what coach is for. Pharaoh, what's happening? What's good? What's good, Donovan? Thanks for joining. Hit the like button for me as you come in. Appreciate it. Hey, Drew, now you know I've missed you. Oh, I missed you guys too. I was on not last night, but the night before, man. They had me 6 hours, and I thanked all of you for your prayers and just being with me through the process of the transition of the passing of my mom and things like that. And it was really a spiritual thing, a moment for me, and giving my mom, a wonderful time with me for the last 4 years. It's not always easy, but if you ever have an experience, be a caregiver, and especially for your parents who walked you through life, taught you how to walk, taught you how to do things, and took care of you, it was just truly a blessing. I can honestly say it's a blessing. It's a bittersweet, obviously, thing, but it's life, and it's prepared me. It's just prepared me for my future in life and how to appreciate people while we still have them, and to give them their flowers. But I just loving on her and being there for her, with her, and she loved it. And it's tough. It's not easy losing a parent. It really isn't. No, you're right. It isn't. It isn't. But I'm blessed. I had my mom till she was 89 years old. I mean, come on. Like, wow, that's amazing. God knew what I could take and what I couldn't. So, back to basketball. So, Misty, are you coming up here with your sound effects?
Yeah, mid-D.
Rounding me out. Anything I don't have anything to say about South Carolina, which I don't have a lot to say, but yeah, it is a blessing, definitely. Yeah, it took me a while to get, I've been busy, and then, you have your moments, and yeah, sometimes you just have to take much time away as you need to go through everything that you have to. Glad to see you're back, and I'm always said I hope you takes much time away. Yeah, that's the thing. You guys were really, really good about that. Like I was always like, worried that I would lose you. Or you guys would, just fall off and not want to hang in. But you guys really aren't like that. You guys are true fans, and I appreciate it. And I appreciate all of you guys and your prayers. Like I kept in touch with Jacob, and Jacob would still peep in at midnight and drop me a line or talk. Keep my mind off of things, tell me what's going on, and in the sports world. Even though I was watching, I didn't have that interaction to go back and forth with you guys. So this is my passion. This is my love. This is my safe place. It always has been. So being back is truly a cathartic thing. It's like part of your healing. Yeah, if you can. So, here he is. Okay, yo. So I got the black slam. I wore the gold slam JuJu. Come on, come into the screen. I almost put the brick wall up, but I threw her up. Right. I almost had my black slam on tonight because I was just gonna go to that and then to the white and then to go to other stuff. But good work, Jacob. If you watched the game on YouTube, I was courtside.
Yeah, I saw you on a
You
few.
saw that? Okay.
Dude, that's why I sent you that's why I sent you that Jazzy Davidson clip on in the chat, because I was and I sent the laughing emoji because I saw you like jumping up and down when Jazzy scored a bucket.
Yes, because it was her first.
Yeah, that's why I sent it. What's good? Oh wait. His usernames are always confusing me. Iowa, UCLA. He's always confusing me with his names.
Oh, our boy. Oh, got it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Our bad. What's good? What's good, RC? Yeah, I keep forgetting because you're always changing your names. My bad.
Yes, RC. Yes. I hadn't seen RC.
But
I didn't have RC the other night. We didn't have RC the other night.
I was watching the Notre Dame game. You know who impressed me? Vanessa DeJesus impressed me a lot.
Okay.
She dropped like 20. She dropped 20.
Okay. I'm gonna get to that in a second because I got a question that you and I tend to wonder.
It wouldn't let me watch the USC game on TV. It wouldn't let me. I tried finding it.
Go to YouTube and it's there.
Okay, gotcha.
Go to YouTube because highlights can only give you so much. The thing I will not do is critique and criticize, because we only had 2 controlled scrimmages, right? Private scrimmages,
yeah.
And then we had no exhibition. And the thing that I can say about what I've seen, and then I found out Jazzy was sick for 2 weeks. I kind of low key because
I didn't know that. That's something interesting.
A lot of practice, but she was out, and it's okay. And then she was out, obviously for USA basketball. So she's just a hooper in general, and I knew she would get on track. She missed a lot of stuff. But the things that she got comfortable. She was a little nervous at the beginning. The scout was on her.
It's the first game.
Yeah. You couldn't really see it, but you could see it. Especially since I've watched her, and then the fact that she said it made me like, oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. Of course, everybody. I realized something of what a generational talent is, and I understand now. JuJu, and I'm not going to do this anymore. JuJu really is a generational talent. Like her first game, she had 32. She came out.
You know what's funny, Joe, about that game? She was sitting out nearly an entire quarter as well because of foul trouble.
That's what I was going to say. She had even got into foul trouble, right? Because the Beth Burns defense, for one, it takes a minute to kind of get it, but when but the effort is there. They have good, solid defense. The effort is there, but they kind of but the switching and the talking and I used to see Ju get a little lost on it too. Like she wouldn't help side soon enough, or she would help side two, and then forget her man. So it's something that I think there's a little language barrier with Gerda, a little bit maybe. I think there's a little communication, but I see a lot of talking. I mean, being on the court side, on the court level like that, you hear and you see a lot that you don't from TV. And I loved it. And I was there from the warm up, and I took photos like before they put their jerseys on, warming up, stretching, to the point where they put they come out and then they put the jerseys on and they get with the coaches and they go in and they warm up. And you can see who's hot, who's not, who's found their spot, who's not. And one of the things that in the shooting and warming up, I saw Ryan had a great shot. Mendez had a great shot.
3 that impressed me.
Oh, 3, that was very impressive. She was in the corner, and I just kept saying, get her the ball, get her the ball. And I never seen her do that at Washington State when I watched her. But I saw her do other things.
2 different systems.
Yeah, that's probably true. They didn't allow that. But who was really like, thank God that she's with us, is Londyn Jones. One, the maturity, the senior in her, the fact that she's a go getter. I realize now Corey limited her and kept her like a specialist eventually. Like in the beginning, I remember her playing. I've seen her in high school play, and I'm like, she has so much more to her game. She might be 5'4". She plays on her toes. She's quick. She's smart. She gets to spots. She's a dog. She's disruptive. She's a great teammate. Like, she should have been with us the whole time. Kennedy is a defensive back. You cannot pass over her head. You can't. She'll come out of nowhere and like a cornerback and rip off a ball. I mean, she jumps so high. But you know, the most impressive I kind of thought she was a little out of shape, and I kind of think that's normal, because I think the way that Coach D does things is she puts weight on them, she puts muscle on them so that they can slim out and lose it throughout the season. But I thought Kara was kind of slow. But you know what? Kara, thank goodness we have her. 6 offensive boards. Impressive offensive boards. Gets it back it up for the putback. She comes out of nowhere. And this is going to be like impressive. Our team had 41 points off the bench. 41. I have not seen that across 41. The league right now. That was impressive. So yeah, getting to know each other, definitely you can see them talking and like, no, you're here. No, you're here. And Malia can explain things, and it's so funny. It's so cute, because it's like, I like that. And I like the schedule. Like this Sunday or the 9th, we're gonna play a pretty tough opponent. I'm a fan of North Carolina State at the moment, because I like Zam, Zoe, Camille Pierre was a great addition, and and then yes, Samuel, yes, Cadence. Is it Cadence or?
I don't know how you say it. I just know that the
yeah, from UConn. Yeah. Oh yeah, I think this will be if we can get them, we will shoot up, and we'll be right where I want us to be, even up in the 10th to the 9th ranking. You know what I'm saying? But if we lose to, say, a UConn, or we lose to South Carolina, when you lose to a team that's like you're supposed to, then it's not going to affect us as much. It shouldn't drop you, because that's what's expected, but you're going to be surprised. I checked out the USC game before the night is over. Please do play catch up. I'll be in the front with my godson. My Twitter peeps hit me up during the game. They were like, "We see you sitting here," and they said, my godson, they noticed that he got taller, because we're in a hometown video. The guy that took it, Travis, he's the photographer for USC, came up to me, said hello, remembered me. Yes, I remember you. You know, called me Juju. How was I doing? And things like that. And then said, "Can I film you again?" So we were doing this and flashing our shirts. And then Beth Burns was coming over while they were warming up, came right up to me and shook my hand and introduced herself. And I told her, "I know who you are. My play niece played for you at San Diego State." And I told her the name. And she was like, where is she? And then we just had this comment. Gave me her email. Please have her call. Come to the game. Blah blah blah. So I said, okay. Hey, Chicago. Chicago
Ju,
says, "What's up, everybody?"
Ju, you know who's cooking right now?
Well, let me tell RC this first. Okay. Londyn is looking great. She was our leading
She's looking
scorer.
good. She's looking good.
She looked good. I ain't lying, RC. She is my Londyn. And I talked to her after the game. I said, "Did you hear me talk?" She said, "Yes, I did." I said, "For real?" She said, "I heard you." Because I introduced her. I was telling my godson, we call her DZ or Lundeezy. And we said hi to her. And she waved. And then Jazzy, I asked Jazzy if they, she was so sweet, polite. She's like, "Yes." And she came right over. And then I got to say hi to Juju again. She came over. I talked to Deanna Mendez. I asked her how to pronounce her name. And I told her she did great. She didn't hear me. She said, "You're locked in, huh?" Talked to Brookie. Talked to, I got some sing. Malia. I told Malia, and I said it during the game. And I was hoping she could hear me. There's a new rule, RC, you guys. Like, she started to do this armbar thing. Because, you know, she's really good up on defense when they were running. And I said, "You can use your hands. Don't forget you can use your hands." And then she started using her. I said, people are in trouble because now that's going to be to her advantage. Then kids started doing it. Like, we got to remember, you know, the rules have changed. Kennedy Smith is always great on defense. I think once Jazzy gets settled, the quiet. Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I was saying in Chicago, she was out for 2 weeks with an illness. And, you know, she missed a lot from USA basketball. But the illness thing, yeah. But if you look at the shots she's taken, Jacob, they're the same normal shots that she takes in transition. Like, she gets bored and she goes. And then there was times where she would pull up. Different things that she was doing is typical Jazzy. And it's a little bit more physical than high school and against people her age.
I'll be right back.
But Jazzy is going to be a menace. Because she is so linky and so smooth and just so quick and tough. I think you guys can get UConn and UCLA. That is so funny. Farrell, I don't know if Farrell is trolling me, but that is so funny. UConn is predicted all over the country, all over media, all over content creators to be, you know, the eventual champions by most, right? But you guys, there's something about them. I just feel like I wouldn't be surprised if you come to Galen that we have something for that ass. I'm serious. I even felt all the time I could get South Carolina, but of course we look so different now that I'm like, we'll see. But you're coming to us, so you know that always makes a difference. Also, Notre Dame. I think Notre Dame has 6 players. I need to get them, but I gotta get somebody in this group, and then even UCLA. I feel like we could split with them, you guys. Like, win at home, maybe we might lose over there, something to that effect. But I feel my team will be the sleeper, as Nation Alliance says, and I appreciate her, him or her. Nation's like, I appreciate you saying that because it's something about them that our progressive playing tough teams the way we are going to do, and we're going to lose some games, right? All I care about is where are we by March? Shoot, hell, when JuJu was a freshman and we made the Elite Eight, shit, we probably lost 6 games. I mean, we lost to Washington State. We got beat by Utah twice. We got beat by UCLA. I mean, we lost games, and we still got there.
I think we lost less than 10.
Yeah, and we still got there. And
I can check.
Yeah, and they were new to each other. Rhea was the only returning starter. And
You're
it's the
right,
same
Jew.
thing.
Six.
Kennedy,
It's six.
Kennedy is the six. Yeah, was six. Kennedy was the only returning starter this year. So come see us in March. That's all I got to say. The Trojans are not favored in any big game this season by the fan vote. Right, right.
We're
I hear
expecting
you. And we're expecting that. That's why it's like, and because we're not locked into a starting five, we're not locked into a certain look. We're our bigs are by committee, very athletic, very strong. Not, kind of, rushing it. Laura was they look kind of rough in there, and the kids she kind of, lighten the seat. I call it, skinny, but the athleticism, the length, the height, the the way that we move on defense, that when they get the death burn defense down, and just our size, don't be surprised, because Jazzy came out, she was in a little slump, but she came out with 14, right? Oh, and also our free throws weren't the best, the way they normally are. But hey, we've been a team by 40 points, starting off slow, and 40 points, and held them under 50. I've seen a lot of teams scoring 100 and 123, but allowing people, and this is what Jacob brought up the other night, you can score. If you're going to score a lot, I'm not going to be impressed until you hold that team to a lower, you don't let them score on you. And you definitely don't be real, rebounding is key. And I think we had like 29 rebounds. And going into the half, we probably had like one or two turnovers. Like they did not turn the ball over. They didn't turn the ball over much. We had like 10 turnovers. And they were scrappy and bumping us and doing all kind of stuff, but we didn't throw the ball over. So I got the Gamecocks over the Trojans by at least 15. Okay, 15. All right, I'll be there.
That's fine.
I think the Trojans will beat South Carolina, UCLA, and UConn. Look at my Chicago. Cheetah, you trying to start something? I ain't mad at you. I just don't think I've never seen Gottlieb blown out. So I'm glad you didn't say 20 or 30, because that ain't gonna happen. Over our dead body, that ain't gonna happen. Mendez is going to be an X factor, man. Listen, Donovan, she is so sweet. And just when I was sitting there, I was just watching her stroke. Like, I was like, she's exactly what I told you guys. And I wish you could remember my conversation when you like asked me about your kid. I said, yeah, she reminds me of Rhea. Rhea doesn't have to score, but she's going to be defense, rebounds, block shots. Scoring anything will be a blessing. Would be a what's the word I want to say? Would be an asset at the time. But Mendez is Kiki. But I've told you guys, I think this is hard to say this because Kiki Irvin, you've probably seen her in the pros, but I've watched Kiki at Stanford and with us, and Mendez is only a sophomore, and I just feel like she's better. She's going to be great by the time she's a senior. I don't trust the Trojan team against anybody. Okay. That's fine. I'm not gonna get riled up by anything that anyone says, because I'm here, I'm watching. I doubt you guys even watch, who critique us, that you even watch a full game. Secondly, I'm in person. Thirdly, I've known of Gottlieb since Cal Berkeley, and I've known of Coach Burns since San Diego State, and I know of Nikki Blue, and I know of Jocko, who played for, and I don't know the other black coach yet, but I know our system, and I know what I've seen her do with less, and less is more. And I'm not impressed with everybody else across the country. I think that if we had JuJu Watkins, we wouldn't be saying shit like that, because there's nobody better than her. The only player that could even, she can't even really come close, was in reality, as far as impact and taking over a game, Sarah Strong is amazing. I love Sarah Strong. But she ain't no JuJu Watkins. When she was at Washington State, they played Gonzaga. Um, Washington State, and they played Gonzaga. That girl Mendez, and those step backs were, man. That's what Donovan. I was sitting 2 feet, 3 feet from her, and she does this thing and this step back thing, and the stroke on it was like, "You're a sophomore. You're big like that doing that." It, whew, top of the head. Oh, she looked like a pro. I was like, my God. I hope I need to see you in the league, in the league, in the next 3 years. You're going to be amazing. If you continue what I see Mendez doing, and you know, she's from Paris. Okay, she ain't raised on no American basketball. The girl is good. The girl is good. And Kara, and some are even thinking Kara is like our best player. But but Jazzy, you just wait. Jazzy's gonna be just fine. So, who else did I meet? I met JuJu's aunt, Kels. Who else did I talk to? It was just the way that they went around after the game, and JuJu didn't have to do this, but she did. She went all the way around and talked to the kids and the people and the whoever, you know. She, you know, she didn't have to stop and do that, but she does. And everybody was just really, really happy to see her. The other girls, just as sweet, just as kind, just as like we just shower them, and you know the way they did. You know, they're so fast, you guys. They really, the pace they came out the gate to where Mexico was hanging, but it was kind of like, no, they couldn't keep that same. They couldn't keep up with them after a while. It's too much. We went to a lot of zone last night too. She switched that up. She did a 1-2-2 press. She did different looks on defense, man to man. And we did a lot of posting up. The guards, everybody was posting up. It was crazy. I was like, they just really adjust to who they're playing, and then they go with the strength of it. And then we played by so much committee, so the rotations were good, so that you don't get, you know, worn out. I mean, it's in no shade to JuJu, but it's like, you don't have to focus so much on Ju, because Ju is the centerpiece. She's got the brand deal. She's got the media behind her. People who wants to go to a game and not see Michael Jordan get off. Like, we're not looking for Jordan not to be the central focus of the game, you know. But having her not there makes everybody else. You can see everything. You can see everyone else do their thing, and everybody got in the game. Brookie got in the game. She's a sweetheart. Ryan got in the game. And we have just the right amount of people that, like, when you have a blowout, you get to see you'll get to see everyone get some time in there. And that was a great thing. I mean, I don't think that Laura did. Who else did I miss? I don't think there was anybody that did not play. I know there wasn't. Gerda played, yeah, for sure. He played.
Malia.
Oh, heck yeah, Malia. Malia started. Malia, I wanted her to start. I want her to start. She knows our system. She knows what the coaches
I kind of want her to take more shots, though, considering the fact that they're going to.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. I'm glad you said that, because it was a pass that had went in the corner, and she drives, and she drove base. I said to pass out for Ken to take it, and I'm like, nah, Malia. And then the second half, she took it and made it. I'm like, no, Malia, I need you to take the shot. You can shoot. I seen you practice from the corner right there. So then she gets down to the other side, and somebody must have said it, what you just said. She took the shot and made it. I'm like, don't do that, because if you try to do that when we play UConn, South Carolina, UCLA, Michigan, or any other teams that are gonna give us a run, Maryland, and all that, you're gonna get caught, and it's gonna be a turnover. So put it up, because trust that Miss Kara Dunn will come from that weak side, and she got you. She got you on that board. I mean, she gets up and gets that ball back up to the rim real quick. Like, I can't wait to play South Carolina at Nation Set. I cannot, because I don't think they're a great rebounding team. So we're quick enough. Look, Londyn and Malia will be in anybody's shirt. But the thing about it is when Mendez was up front the way Rhea did on the press, getting hands on the ball, I seen Jazzy, when she jumps in front of a guard, she's so long. Ken Dog, you can't get it out. You can't pass around her. Kiara comes out of nowhere. You can't pass around her. It's like we're just tall, and our length is going to stifle a lot of these smaller teams. And we're quick. So it's not like you're going to outrace us either. And it's just like when you play Tennessee, just, all that running, and they just wear you down. They just wear you down. And all of them are like that. Like, so when they come in, they're all like that. They're all ready to go, pumped up. Even if we're pressing, we're still rebounding and going. And that's how Jazzy plays. So everybody better get used to it and fill the lane, get a spot. Because she's if she has to rebound, she's pushing. I mean, she pushes faster than JuJu pushes. If that makes any sense. I think Juju is like passes a little bit more than she does. When I think about our fast break on that. So tonight, I noticed that Notre Dame I said 6 players. I think someone in the chat said something else. And I noticed that, what's her name? Hannah plays a lot of minutes. How do y'all feel about that? This early. And you only have 6 players. Is it that I don't mind if you only have that and she has to play the minutes? In my opinion, that's cool. But she doesn't have to be like I'll say this. Hannah and Blake's need to get their teammates involved a little bit more. Because, and I'm only saying this because I like both of them, and I feel like that's a lot from preseason to March to be going at it like that. Take over for a minute, for a second. I got to get this call.
You good? What's good, chat? What do y'all think of today's games? I thought that Hannah scored 27. Let me see. I think she had like 6 rebounds. And that's a DeJesus scored 20. And like what's her name? I think it was Donovan. Yeah, their big had a double. Sanchez. Donovan, is she a underclassman or an upperclassman? I saw Jada Williams cook, Audie Crooks cook, Addie Brown did other things besides score. Had like I think 9 assists and 9 rebounds. Let me see this. Only 3 games today, based on the rankings. Oh, never mind. I was wrong. 13 rebounds, 8 assists for Addie Brown. Yeah, that's true, Mid D. Mid D, you know what I told ADP? I told her to come over here as soon as Bro Club done with the live. I don't think Tulip knows that Jew is live. I don't think she knows that. I don't think Tulip knows. Senior? Okay, let me check real quick. Because I don't remember her last year at all. I don't think she wasn't there last year from what I know. Yeah, you're right. Donovan, you're correct. Thanks for the information. Let me see where she came from. Mid D, when are you going to pull up? When are you going to come up on here so I can troll you again? And where'd B Will at? Hold on, let me see where she's from. She's from Spain. Where did she play before that? Okay, thank you, Donovan. K-State, okay. So USC played against her last year then. Okay. I gotcha. Mid D, I was trying to get your attention earlier in your stream and you ignored me like usual. Also, congrats on your Piston beating the trash ass Jazz. Congrats. Meanwhile, we came back from 23 points down. Let me see what else is here. So it's only 3 college games. The USC looked, they got to shoot better. They had a bunch of points in the paint. They had a bunch of points off the bench, but the problem was that we shot way too many free throws, and we didn't shoot well at all. That's my only concern. I'll take the free throws, but we got to shoot better from the field and better from the three. Miss D, I was there for like 2 minutes, and then you did it. You gave me the link? Oh, shoot. I was doing schoolwork, so I couldn't join. I thought you were going to be on for like 2 hours. That's why I was waiting. That's why I left early. $33 minutes, 27 points for Hannah, 36. Okay, so that's a good balanced minute-wise. Nine for 17. Okay. Iowa State. I think Hannah had like 20 shots. I'm not sure. I wouldn't be surprised if she did. Oh, wow, I recognize him. Oklahoma State. Let me see who's on this team. I don't know anybody on this Oklahoma State team. I don't know anybody on this team. Wait, maybe I do. Hold on. Who is this? No, I don't. Tomorrow's games. Oh. Okay. Let me see this. LSU is playing Louisiana. That should be like a 50-point blowout, 100-point blowout. Like Miss D said in the Players Club chat, the Planet Fit. What did you say, Miss D? Like the Planet Fitness? You called them like a Planet Fitness team. Kentucky with what's his name? Oh my god, I'm looking like a super casual. Because I can't remember freaking Kenny Moore. Fuck. My apologies for cussing. TCU, that will be interesting. 11-mile debut. UCLA. Wow, they're playing at 11:30 in the morning. That's very interesting. North Carolina. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Hey, Mid D, did you know that what's it called? Did you know that Notre Dame is going to be they're placing Notre Dame 5th in the ACC to win the title, the ACC title? Did you know that they got placed 5th? Damn, Luka been cooking. 41, 12, and 8. Golly. But Mid D, we are waiting for your Pistons. We are gonna whoop your Pistons behind, and we're gonna be, and then me and Bro Claude are gonna come into your stream and talk that ish. I think it was I think I remember the teams. Hold on, it was NC State, which is fair. North Carolina, Louisville. Who was the other? Mid D, I know you're not gonna go live when the Bears play the Lions because you're scared for me and Bro Claude. You're scared of me and Bro Claude. Let me see the ACC again. Mid D, how come you can't come up? I want to troll. It was Louisville, NC State. God, who am I forgetting? Duke. That's who they were. Oh my lord. Mid D, you were literally crashing out versus the Vikings. Bad. I know you were crashing out. I know you were crashing out. Like you're always crashing out. Okay, that's fair. So they're forced then. Because we know they're not better than North Carolina, not North Carolina, NC State. They're not better than NC State. We know that. Duke, I don't know. I don't know if Notre Dame's better than Duke. I don't know. Despite Duke playing like trash, I don't know. Let me see something. Let me see what he's doing. Mid D, I just went on Broquat's chat. Big girl's already flaming him. Yeah, that is true, dude. That's true. What do you mean? What do you mean? Damn. Okay, Victor. What's it called? Yeah, it's about to be Lakers versus Spurs. This is about to be a fun matchup. So let me see this. Hold on. Okay, some of these teams I don't even know. All right, I can answer this. Actually, no, I just thought of something. Who do you guys think is gonna win the ACC in the Big Ten? Who do you think is gonna win the ACC in the Big Ten? Tulip, I just told you she's on the phone. Tulip, she went live like a few days ago. Tulip, I know you're just gonna say that and just walk back over there.
I'm back. Hold up. See Tula.
Ju, she's just gonna leave that there, and she's gonna go back to the other streams.
What did she say? What Tulip say?
She said, "Hey, Ju, been a while. Hit the chat. Hit the like button, chat."
Tulip better come in here and talk to me.
Tulip, put your ass back over here.
That's how. Oh yeah. So Miss D, NC State, USB, Big Ten. How is the Big Ten week when we have always like 12 or 13 in the beginning of the season? Maybe we might end up with 8 or more in the tournament now. We're not weak.
Okay,
we're like right behind
the
SEC. Right behind the SEC. Who's gonna win the ACC? I'm like in North Carolina State.
Yeah, that's mine.
What you think, Donovan? What you mean? Tulip said she's here. What you mean?
No, because she's always chat hopping. She's always going to different chats.
Yeah. Tulip supports.
But Ju, since she's here, you can ask her questions. You can ask her a question since she said you got to talk to her.
Oh, Tulip. What did I want to talk about? Something.
And be careful. She has a 15-year-old brain, so she might not understand what we understand.
Jacob, I hope you're just trolling and playing because I don't want to offend my guests.
She's literally 15.
She was on Kita Talk Sports and responding to something. But hey, these kids, they be 15, but they can relate to the young TikToker hoopers. But hey, one thing I want to say to my audience, to my chat, is I'm not going to be negative early on any of these teams. There may be things that I'm going to talk about that if you insist on stepping your team to win a championship, everyone wants to win a championship, or everyone wants to be undefeated. And so, yeah, go for it, like you're saying, in just theory, okay? But if you're going to come with some facts about, and because this and this and this and this, then let's do it. But if I have something to say, because I don't see, for some reason, a clear favorite. I always start off with whoever won it the year before. I give you the props on that. I think everybody can lose. I think everybody can have a trap game or have a game that whatever, injuries, travel, sickness, and in health, or you just did not play well, whatever the case may be, you're going to lose a game or two. And so, yeah. And then I think everybody would transfer portal people and different things. Hell, look at Tennessee losing Ruby Whitehorn. Who would have known? We can't call it. We can't predict things that can happen during the course of the season. But overall, like, if there are flaws that you're seeing in your team and they don't get better, then don't expect, this big outcome. Like I told you before we left, when NC State, I believe I said it, when NC State plays Tennessee, one is going to be a close game. They're both ranked eighth and ninth. But I just felt like their styles. But my style lean more towards Westmore because I like him as a coach and the players that he has. And I feel like sometimes Kim's hockey style rotations might be you need to chill on that a little bit. Okay. Miss D said, Jacob, don't tease Tulip. Tulip said,
I'm the
JuJu.
baby, she's the fetus.
What did you think of? Oh, what did I think? I was sitting right there, right? I was right there during warm-ups. Knowing what I know that she was out for 2 weeks of illness, didn't practice a lot, played USA basketball, didn't really play a lot of basketball with us. I think she was great. And I love the fact that she fought through the nervousness and got comfortable, but she stayed in it. She stayed aggressive. And the shots that she took, I'm glad that Coach G, this is what I'm really glad at. Coach G didn't say, why are you taking these shots? Why are you doing this? And just snatching her out. Because I saw Jazzy look at her like, huh? Like with these eyes of like, do I come out? Like, because I'm messing up. And Coach G was like, you're good. You're good. And she was. It was fine. We're winning. You're fine. I don't need to pull you over here and talk to you. I know who you are. I know what you can do. And that gave her the confidence to be like, okay, let me settle down. Let me know. Jazzy's going to be amazing. She is a specimen to see, guys. She's just a sweetheart. Talk to her. I got a photo with her right there, side by side, face and everything. She's going to be great. She's going to be just fine. Tulip, I was at the game. Camille and Tilda did their big ones. That's why Donovan, and I like Sam and I like Zoe. I guess I'm really happy for Camille because whatever happened at Vandy and why it happened, we will never know.
Unless she discloses it, that's the only reason.
Yeah, unless she just and then she lands here, and she's back to herself, but she's still got some inconsistent kind of messy ways. But I don't know the word I want to use, but if Camille could tone it, down. She's in the class of JuJu and them. I like Camille a lot.
That class is actually really, really good.
I really like that class.
There's a lot of great players in that class. I recently looked at it and I said, there's like 3 Stanford girls on there. There's like 2 of them playing very well.
Yeah.
Nunu and what's her name? I forgot, Chloe Clarendon. They're both like Clarendon.
Yeah.
I think that's her name. They're both playing really well. They're both in that class. I said, wow, that class is actually deeper than people think.
It is. It is. It really is it's a really good class, 2027. I mean, Michaela, Pawali, JuJu, if JuJu comes out, but that's still her class though. Just Jaden Donovan, Dana Will. It was just a lot of people. Huh?
Jaden Donovan hasn't done as
she
well as
hasn't developed the way I want her. Chloe's in that class too, by the way. She's not. Tessa's in that class. I mean, it just goes on and on. And you know what I'm saying? It's like, golly, there's probably more I'm missing, of course. But yeah, Jaden, I need what I feel about Card. Card is coaching the way that she was, the way she was as a player. All dog, all defense. Not, okay on offense, but she's got to get an offensive coach because she's going to do them a disservice. But anyway, is she taller than Kennedy? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. For sure. She's listed as 6'1", but I think somewhere in there she grew because I just cannot. But then when I saw JuJu last night, I should have went around the chair when I was talking to her. But and now that she kind of slimmed down, like she's looking tall again to me. She's looking tall again. And then I don't think Jazzy, because Jazzy was here and she was across from me. and I never got them like next to each other. And I'm like, something's not right. JuJu, how are you 6'2"? But then last night, Ju looked tall again to me. I'm 5'8.5". I think she got taller. But why are you not changing the media thing? Like literally, sometimes it looks like when I'm sitting there looking at her, guys, I literally look at Deb, be like, you gotta be 6'3", bro. Like this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I gotta get this true height on them. If Kennedy isn't 6'1", but Jazzy is definitely almost 6'3", that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. I'm gonna give Ken like Ryan. I'm gonna give her 6'6'1". I'm gonna give her around that. I don't think she's like a 5'11", 5'10" type of player. And then Kara's tall, done. Mendez is tall. Yakia is tall. Gerda is tall. Like these 2, 3, Viv, all of them, they're just all, some are slim, I just need Jazz to get back her strength. She's super tough though. What I mean by that is like, as slim as she is, you don't see her go to the hole and just fall all on the ground if she gets hit. Definitely a toughie, like way tougher than I could ever think. You think Jazzy looks taller than Mendez?
How tall is Mendez?
If you think Jazzy is taller than Mendez, because I was 2 feet from both, well, stood next to him because she bent down so we could hear each other. I'm gonna say, I'm just gonna have. Then if y'all gonna say that, I need to look this up. If y'all gonna say that, then I'm gonna go ahead and give Jazzy 6'3". This is ridiculous.
Hey, Ju, I have a question. Who do you think is the best player on LSU currently?
Best player?
Yeah.
Best. Ooh, best.
Because Flage didn't look very good yesterday or the day before.
Best. I mean, Wiley looked really good yesterday off the bench. Wow, that's a good question. My favorite okay, you want to know? My favorite is Zakiya Johnson.
I heard she played well. I heard she played well.
I've been watching her all summer, so I knew her style was gonna go hard. I like Jada Richard at point. I like Joyner. I like Barrage. I love Grace Knox. If she could get her in the game, I don't know why she hasn't been playing, but she's good. I love Big Foe, Michaela, and Lay, and Bella Hines. I like Bella Hines. Zakiya be hooping, exactly, Tulip. But I've said that. Zakiya be hooping. Zakiya, if they want to be, since it's a personal thing between them and South Carolina, this will be the year that if they want to do something, they need to do it now.
You talking about LSU?
Yeah, they need to do it now.
Yeah,
they need to do it now. This is their year. And the way that Grace Knox rebounds and Barrage and Joyner be banging in there, like in the back end, and I understand about the height and everything that South Carolina has, but I'm not impressed with the boards. I just and I'm already, they're already guard heavy, But the fact that Raven gets in there and gets boards is really, really helpful because she can push the offense. But y'all, like really, I think it's gonna be a good game. I just do.
Hold on, Ju, before you say something. Tulip, I heard people saying that UConn's gonna run away with it already for the Natty.
Yeah, I keep hearing that too. But I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, they could, because you're gonna have to play smart.
But
you're gonna have to match up with Sarah Williams and Sarah Strong and Bud. But Fudd is not impressing me enough to be considered no number one draft pick right now. Yeah, UConn. You think UConn and UCLA are the most balanced team right now? Okay. I mean, meaning like you got the point, you got the wing, you got the guard, you got the wings, you got the post, you got the big, like the traditional basketball. I know what you mean by that. I know exactly what you mean. But one thing about I just don't like the conditioning of UCLA. I never have. I think the addition of Charlize Ledger-Walker as a point is exceptional for them. That might be the piece. No shade to you, Kiki Rice, but something about Charlize. I remember her. If she's back after this injury, the way I think she could be, you two coming in for each other and relieving each other could do really well. And I think the rest of the team looks like it. And I think Betts is doing some things that are going to be different that they need. And remember, Sienna we haven't got to see Sienna with them really yet. No team looks like a front runner right now, but it's only the first game. Exactly. I mean, Donovan, I agree. That's how I feel. I don't have anybody like just a clear front runner to me. I have to give whoever won the championship until you aren't. I gotta go with you.
Ju, you know what's funny? People are already ruling Sarah Strong and UConn to win like the next 2-3 years. They're already ruling. They're already ruling them to do that.
No,
I don't know about that.
No, they didn't say that.
I heard people saying that.
Whoever said that, the consensus is with the class that we have coming in, they have us ranked number one. But because they may win again this year, then you go with them. But they're gonna be like talking about us and talking about them, and I don't think they'll. Without who's gonna be there next year? It's Kaylee Heckel, it's KK Arnold, it's Ashlyn Shea, and Sarah Strong, and maybe Jan Alfie.
I think she's gone.
And if she's gone and Sarah Williams is gone, you think Sarah's just gonna hold it down, like down underneath?
Apparently, they got like a new recruit that's in the same class as
Well, then she's gonna be a baby. She's gonna be a baby, and she's not number one. Just Sanaya is. Did she even play USA basketball? This kid you're talking about?
I'm not sure.
Sanaya played in the World and was MVP. We got Satya, who's a 5-star. Satya Fagan.
Oh, Fagan. I keep mixing them up. My bad. Fagan, yeah. How good is she?
I think. Oh, hella good. You kidding me?
Gotcha.
She's the best player in Australia, and they got the silver medal. And we were taking it. She was taking it to us. I think when UCLA gets healthy, they will really look balanced. But CL always averaged like 13-4 and almost 6 assists at Washington State for 3 years. And she started her, Donovan, with no hesitation. Kiki been holding it down for 3 years. Kiki was second in her class to Lauren Bett. Who is this CLW to come in and snatch it? Now I know that Kiki had a procedure to fix that shoulder. And listen. I'm not big on that who's starting thing because of my post players. Deanna Mendez was playing so well that she played 18 minutes. She played more minutes than the other post players that started. So same thing with Lay. I don't care that Lay is coming off the bench. I don't. I know she's going to start soon. I know eventually she will, but I don't care because it's about the minutes. I've done both. I never not started in my whole career till I got into college because I walked on. Came for track. And when I got there was a senior in that position. And you don't want to break that senior spirit, but it was all in evidence that not only was I the sixth man that was going to play more minutes than that person. They just going to have the starting role. So it doesn't, and I kind of liked it better because I liked the group that I came in. I was like more of a catalyst. I get things going, whatever. Dude, where do these three play next year from? to the 4, Jude Cannon Hall. Any of those things. It's not even about JuJu Cannon Hall. It's JuJu Cannon Hall and Jazzy. It goes like that. So it's really easy because Ken can Jazzy. Well, she got to get better going right on her right hand, but there's going to be so much transition ball that I guess you're asking me, like, how does this go with, full court? We could have 4 guards in the center. We could have 3 guards, 2 post. Last night, they were posting up. So you can have any of them in a 4. I know you want Jazzy Tulip in the 1, but Jazzy needs to work on some things to do that.
Yeah. To be a contender, yeah, she needs to work. It's her first game, so she'll get through it.
I mean, as far as her right hand, going right and things like that, she's a lefty. So she also can defend multiple positions. All of them can. Sanaya can. Jude can. Jude can go all the way, I think, 1, 2, 3. Jazz, Satya can go 1 through. She can go 1 through 5. I don't know if you know that, but Satya Fagan from Australia brings up the ball crazy too. Starts the offense, all that. So it doesn't matter. So people who are feeding you this bull about anybody leaving because they won't get time, tell them to come see me. Come to my show. Don't do that. Coach Gottlieb knows what she's doing. You don't stop being in this mode where we have a pro style offense. If you look at Houston NBA right now, they look at them. We're similar to that. You got, all these what you call like some, look at KD. Like KD's so tall and lanky, you would think he would be like a 3, right? Maybe a 4, but he doesn't. He plays 1, 2, 3s. Which 5 has the most potential on USC? I think Ikea right now, she's like a Rhea. I do think we still probably could afford to find maybe someone. I don't want a baby. I don't know. I'm gonna look at these TCU players because he got a bunch of 6'6" and stuff. We could use a really good, like the way we had Clarice, where we had her at 6'6". But do we really need it though? Lauren Betts is going to be gone. Who will be the most dominant person after Lauren Betts? Who is it? We have a 6'6" player, by the way. We have that already. 6'5", 6'6". We already have that. They're just not big body, And I don't want a big old slow player slowing us down. We want run and gun like mobile players that are going to be tall. We don't care about the girth on them like that. LSU versus USC in a championship next year.
Next year or this year?
Chicago.
I don't think either is happening.
I want to play them though. I want to play them eventually, like next year. Put them on schedule. I think we need. 2027. She said. Okay. That'd be crazy with Great Knox in there and Koval and Williams, Flau'jae, Jada, Bella Hines.
Not
Flau'jae. Not Flau'jae. Is Maya joining Barrage gonna, because Barrage only a freshman. I want to play them. I think we need to put them on schedule. Not this year without JuJu. Yeah, maybe next year. Yeah. I want to see how far LSU goes. I want to see what she's gonna do with them this year. I like them. I like LSU. I something about, it's not even like fully there yet, but there's just something about these damn guards. Like, I like them. They need to, this year. They need to get to the Final Four. They really do. They really do. And I don't know what Flau'jae is doing. I think she's trying too hard, and she just, if you notice, she really wasn't doing much when she won it. Now, she was freshman of the year at SEC, but she was just cool with hitting the sideline threes and grabbing boards, going to the hole. Like, she should just relax and you're going to be drafted. You're already going to be playing unrivaled. I don't think you can change anything, Flajay, to make you go number one. That's not that shouldn't be your goal right now. I just want her just to settle in, play with the rest of the girls, really kind of mentor those girls because Sakaya said she came to play with her. So she clearly looks up to you. And lead. That's what JuJu's doing. She's trying to leave the program better than she found it. This is bigger than her. She doesn't need to prove anything. She is a brand. She is a generational talent. She is the best college player. Until you see her in person like I have, and just see her and play, she does nothing to prove. So she got the highest award that she could, and Don Staley and Ann Myers. There's really nothing. Like, that's how Paige played, with just confidence, comfort. Let me let Sarah shine. Let me let Easy get back on her feet. Let's get, but if you notice, when it mattered, Paige turned it up in the tournament and started averaging the 30 that I know that she can. Their bigs are mid, guards are fire. Yeah, Latte is trying to overplay. Yeah, I feel like that too, Donovan. See, Donovan said it too. I don't know what it is. It's something I feel like you don't have nothing to prove, Rod. We know who you are. You got this. Just chill. Don't get so upset or emotional, and like, you don't touch the ball every now. Like, just play your game. Go get out. Go get the ball. Do something defensively. Like, you know what I mean? Like, maybe she feel like they're not looking for her or something, but she ain't playing that well right now. IKEA is 6'3". Who's IKEA? Who's IKEA?
I have no idea. That's what I was confused about.
The Tulip, who's IKEA? You talking about my team? Yakia Milton from Auburn? They came from Auburn? No, she's taller than that. She's our center. If you're talking about her. Like, our threes weren't, necessarily falling. When I, last night, but they were reaching the rim. They were looking good, and it's kind of a thing like, okay, they're gonna eventually fall. I don't need to worry about that. That's just one game. But it's so funny watching them in person because there's you can tell they're so new to one another. And yeah, just so new to one another that, like, they're talking and debating. It's almost like to me, it felt like they were debating. No, you're gonna go. On a free throw line, who goes and stands where? Or, okay, that was your man on the switch. Next time, do this. Next time, do that. It was just like stuff like that was going on. But I was like, hey, that's good that they're talking. I like that. That was really good that they're communicating on the court. So I just got a lot to look forward to. So these next two games, I will say, is really going to be great because it's going to test us. It's going to show us where we need to improve, what we could do better. What could it's exciting for the sport. Although it was build the real SC, who's the top number 12, who was I did say real USC, huh? And all that, the JuJu Fawali effect is must see basketball. It's must see basketball. The things that Lay can do on the court, the thing that Duke can do on the court was going to be great to watch. And I think it'll be fair. It'll be great because Ashlyn and Chloe will be back too. So, yeah, and then we'll have our folk. And then who did they say? UConn. So I noticed that UConn and South Carolina
Are playing
because they're not playing this year. This is the first time I've noticed that they don't play in February. So people were like, Don's dodging because they're like, I don't think Don is dodging shit.
No.
That ain't it. No, I don't
No.
believe that. It didn't work out. But they will be facing each other in a classic, I think, next year. So people just hold off, wait. You'll see them clash again. I don't really feel that a UConn South Carolina thing is anything like must see TV to me. It's not. I don't feel that way because I watched Don win. I watched him win. Unless I'm just looking at the coaching styles, but I don't get nothing off of them watching them. Jazzy versus Latson should be fun. Jazzy versus Latson. Let me think. Jazzy versus Latson.
I think Kennedy would be on Latson.
I think that's what I was gonna say. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, but I think you don't be surprised if you see a zone.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, especially with Raven Johnson shooting the ball. Yeah.
Damn.
Come on, do you really think she's going to be shooting like that the whole season?
Is it better? Is she doing better?
Yeah, she shot like made 3 threes on like 4 attempts.
Good. Good. Finally, I knew when she got with her high school buddy, she was going to start taking that because that's how I remembered her. I've been watching her since high school, and I was like, but when she hurt the knee, it just didn't. Something happened with her confidence. How did you like Malia running point? I love it. I want her there because it's about Malia knows she knows what Coach Gottlieb wants. She's been there the longest. She's very like intense, very focused. She knows how to floor general. She looks so confident right now. I watched her. I'm so glad she's starting. I wouldn't have it any other way. I would not. She doesn't have to compete. Those ass. She don't have to compete. We'll have to shit. She's limited on her turnovers. Like, no, I like Malia there. I'm fine. It's so easy. It's gonna be
Miss D, get your ass up on the panel if you want to do all the dilly dallying. Get up here. Stop being scared.
She said Raven is close to my heart, so she said you cool it on Raven, Jacob.
I know, but Miss D, get up here if you want to talk that ish. Because y'all told me to come up on the Players Club, all those other chats, and I do.
How'd Tessa look?
She had 19 points. She had like 4 threes, but a few of them got taken away because of offensive fouls. So she should have.
Offensive foul on what? The screen? What?
Yeah. Screens.
Who was messing up on the screen? Who's screaming for her?
It was either her or the other girl, or somebody else, because I think Tessa was pushing off a little bit to try to solve.
Yeah. King Lion said Raymond needs a bag too. Yeah, I know what you mean by that. I know what you mean. A lot of people do. A lot of people, it's like I wonder if King Lion means the same thing I'm thinking. When I say bag, I mean you need a counter. You need a freaking counter move, like and that's what I was trying to say, that we need that Kelly Heckle and I saw Avery really working on it. She's so not athletic to me, but at least she was trying. Like, if this gets cut off, which way are you going to go here? And if that gets cut off, what are you going to do here? What else can you do to shift the offense to the defense so that you can get around? Like, what is in your tool bag? Like last night, I knew that those girls had more. I know them. I know Ken. I know Jackie. I know Kara. They did not show you everything. There's still stuff left that's going to come out.
It's the first game. I don't expect them to.
No, I wouldn't want them to, even if it wasn't. It was like, don't show everything. Like Mendez, she showed you. No one expected her to do the 3. That was cool, but don't show everything. USC should be able to win against South Carolina. They're depleted in terms of players they have. They're depleted. Good. Key Lion, I've been saying that the whole time, but I didn't want to stir up nothing. Ms. D, she gonna like bleep me out when I said that. But I just
You know,
feel
no,
like
no, you know, you should not worry
you
about
don't bleep me out because I want to have a dialogue. I want to like King Lion has given me why. She's been feeding little things in the chat. Like she kind of understands. And it's funny that she can see. I don't know if she's trolling. She don't like uh South Carolina, but I don't want to do that. I really want to know like why do you think that? Like what is it that you see that we have that matches to like last year? I don't care. I was like, they don't have enough offense for us. Like we're gonna run you to death. Like if UConn slow up footed AZ kept leaking out on them, they were lost. I was like, you know what? How is UConn? Well, UConn was kind of fast in a way, but they're not faster than us. Everybody was just fast. And you know who looks better for Texas is who looks back to normal, and I need to watch her again is Rory. Rory, because I could tell, yeah, coming back from her knee injury, her mind was and her body were doing two different things. Her mind thought she could still do that athletic stuff that she does, and it really couldn't. And it wasn't her fault. It was gonna need another year. And I said to myself, I was like, so I saw her the other day, and I was like, oh my God, that looked like the old Rory right there. And I was like, they better look out, Texas. Because I kept trying to figure out why do they always have Texas like so high. And then I saw like, okay, Jordan Lee finally had a breakout game. Like he didn't stifle her. So I was like, okay, I like that. I like that. I like that. Because he would stifle her. I mean, with this destination. So maybe Texas is in there, and we all know how Cara is. She always got a lesson to learn. She gonna go up and down with them with Duke for some reason. How you let Lucci get away? I don't even understand.
I don't know how you do that.
Also,
like,
another
why?
2023 player from that class. That's a, like I said before, that's a great class.
That's a great class. Great class. Hopefully, they continue to get better. What do you think about Maryland?
I think
Yardan Gazan is there.
It looks like a good roster. I haven't seen them fully play, so I can't make an opinion on that. But based off the roster, that looks like a good roster.
Okay. So our competition is our competition is, what do you call it? UCLA, Michigan maybe, and Maryland.
I think.
Yeah. About. Am I right? About right there.
Should be. Tulip asked if does Mendez play the 4, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Tulip, there's your answer.
And it's so funny when to ask that she came in. It's kind of like you don't even be thinking about it when they're rotating. You're not even thinking, oh, who's the center? Who's the this? Who's the that? It's just this play. This like combinations. Yeah. Thank you, Tulip. Thank you. I like that. No one's ever said that before. I would be afraid to say that, because somebody be like, what is that? He said, Tulip said combo for it. Combo for it. I know what you mean. It's like a combo for it. It's hard to explain, but I know what Tulip.
Oh, Iowa's a good team. Iowa's a good team. So Iowa's a good team.
Iowa?
They're pretty solid.
Kennedy Smith on the defensive end. Man, King Lion, oh my gosh. I saw something. So something happened in the ball. I didn't even see where Ken was, and the ball was getting rotated to the other side on a swift pass to the other side, skip pass to the other side. She took it so far out of the air. She leaped up out of nowhere. Like, wait, what? Everybody just was like, she is so athletic, and she lost weight. She's slim. South Carolina Gamecocks are not a good rebounding. They're not. I've said that. And I know it's early, right? But Chloe was the number one rebounder, and the first thing I said was, oh. So then I said, okay, let me watch the exhibition. And I was like, Joyce is not rebounding well. And I said, and I said, well, Raven probably comes. I said, well, why would Raven be the leading rebounder? You're off guard. I was off guard. I used to do what Raven does. But I'm like, do you really want Raven to be your leading rebounder, though? She gotta get rebounds win games, bro. A little injuries for Maryland. What injury? Oh, Bree and Schmeichel. Yeah, but by the Big Ten, they should be fine, though. Bree and Schmeichel. Bree Daniels.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that. Bree Daniels, yeah, she was fun to watch last year. I liked her.
For some reason, I thought Schmeichel was a senior last year. Instead, she was a junior. I thought, okay, that's going to be interesting.
Me too. I thought she was, too. Oh, King Lion said Iowa Hawkeyes, too. They look good.
Yeah, they do.
How's your chat? Wait, how's your chat?
Let me look.
How'd she do? Oh, you never seen little Brooklyn Chaplin play? Brooke had a bad injury. Brooke is a close friend. She was at the Kobe camp. She is a Kobe, like.
She loves Kobe.
She's
from nearly
the
Mamba area.
What is it? The
Mamba Academy.
She grew up like under that. And Brooke went to Oak Christian, she told me. And Brooklyn,
I think she only played
I like Brooke. She tore her
played
ACL when she was young. So she's coming into her own right now.
She only played 2 years of high school ball. Brooklyn did.
Yeah. I like Brooklyn. Done to dominate the guard. Yes, sir. Yes. Keep mine. Yes. And you gotta remember last year she played against North Carolina State, and they don't got Rivers and they don't got Isaiah James. So she scored 30 against them. Done. So she's gonna be. What that just means when I say that, it just means that she's going to be overly confident. Like Talia Van Hoffen, she used to play really well against UCLA because she had a great game. She had a career-defining moment when she played for Oregon State against them. She never was afraid of them again after that. She just something about playing UCLA turned her up. So I'm hoping that Dunn shows us the way. And because she's played NC State before, she's not afraid. And I think Ikia has played, the little minutes that she's played. She played South Carolina before. And I know Londyn is really going to be excited to play South Carolina because she's not afraid of them. She tore them up. If you guys remember, Londyn had about freaking 8 threes. You know what I'm saying? She wants to. She's gonna lead the way. And who wants to run around after Londyn? You know what I mean? Like, she's quick.
I just looked. She had 9 points and 7 assists with 1 turnover.
Oh, 7 assists. Wow.
But wow. Ava Hiding and Hannah Stokey went off.
Yeah, Hannah Stokey is a junior or senior?
Senior. She's my class. Senior.
Okay. She's a senior. Okay. So she will be like in the top 12 in the draft, you think?
I think she'll probably go like second round, third round.
Dang, I knew you was going to do that.
No, it's because of the players in this class. I don't think she's better than any of those players, but she's a good player, though. Actually, no, I take that back. It depends on how she does this year.
I think she can go I know what you mean by that, like what she does this year.
Yeah.
I think she could be in the top, at the end of the bottom first round.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta see who the because a lot of it has to do for me with what team has to pick. Doesn't mean that you are this top. 5. It's just that they need that person in that position. Because I think they messed up on Angel, in my opinion. I think that I don't know what it was, but I was like, why is she 7? Like SEC Player of the Year, Big Ten, All American. She's won champion. She's leading. She's double. Like, why are you got her 7?
Who?
Same thing they did with Angel.
Oh, my bad. Oh shit, I'm stupid.
So I'm like, why didn't the Sparks get her? Like, what were you doing?
Apparently, Kurt Miller wanted her, but the others didn't.
They wanted Rikia.
I think it was Cam that they're talking about.
Oh, Cam. You think the Trojans would have to shorten the court to win a game against the opponent?
No.
You think the Trojans would have to shorten the court? What do you mean short? What does she mean by that?
I think she's saying we're too slow. He's saying we're too slow.
Oh no, she's not. No, Keyline is not saying we're slow. No. She's not. We're not slow.
Because otherwise, I don't know what shorten the court means.
I was thinking defensively, being defensive, which is what we do. I think a lot of people really have never our press ever since Duke came. Our press is the shit. Like it just is. It disrupts you. So we made them have a what do you call it? I can't even think, guys. Where time ran out 4 times. 4 times. You're so busy trying to get the ball up that you can't even run your offense by the time you get the going because it's just hands everywhere. And Mendez moves well. Jazzy moves well. Kennedy moves well. Malia is all in your shirt. Londyn is all. It's ridiculous. It's like you can't even get going. You know what I mean? The only thing that happens is when they go down, when they drive down the middle of us, and you get around a lower or you get around a bib. There's no help side yet. There's no one. They'll look at the tape and see it. I like the defense I saw. Yeah, King Lion says she knows what I'm talking about. It's like if you get around my slow-footed bib and lower and all of them, then I need somebody to drop down and stop that drive. And so on South Carolina, who drives? Who's the driver?
Were you surprised that Viv started?
Huh?
Were you surprised that Viv started?
No, because I've been watching her. She rewarded her for having a really good mindset and preseason workout. She was getting better and better and better. And you can't teach the athleticism that she has. She really tried so hard, and she's so strong and she's so big. It's just trying to get her to get the footwork together. Like if you're gonna go back up, or if you're gonna do what you're doing, just be in the right place at the right time. But she earned it. But also it's by committee, so it's not hers really. Anybody, depending on who we're playing, she might not start. It might be Mendez. It might be Laura. It could be Dunn sliding down, because Dunn could be a 2, 3, or 4. More like a 3, 4. Mendez, Jones, Smith, Dunn, and then some. I mean, when you got your players colliding for boards, that's crazy. We have great defense and speed too. See, King Lion sees it. We do. Like the speed on us is like we used to wear Lauren out. Lauren used to have to sit down all the time. Any big that you put in the game, they're gonna huff and they're gonna puff and they're gonna need to sit down. And then once you sit down, good. Now we can go to work even more because we got you out of the way. So you better have a mobile. You better have a mobile big. Cobal couldn't keep up with us. She sat her butt down. She did a little bit. She did kind of stuff somebody a couple of times, but she wasn't ineffective. So there really wasn't like a lot of bigs. That Gracie Merkel. She Julie just passed her by one day. It was super funny because I just seen her running, trying to stay next to her because she was the last person coming down. And it was like she didn't even know what to do. Once you got to the rim, you can't jump, you can't block. What are you gonna do? Like the bigs can't run with us. It's almost like take them off the court. Sarah Williams played really well in Wisconsin against us. I like what she was doing, and I think she'll do it again. Like, but I think we just have more athletic, better people around than say a Kayla Davis in 23, 24, or Rhea or Clarice. Like these, I like these guys that we have. Cobalt won't be able to keep up with the pack. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm thinking. But I seen her get this board. Did you see her, Cobalt, get this board the other night? And she took it coast to coast, though. And then we used to play Reagan Beers, Jude's freshman year. We played her. Wasn't too impressed with her. We had her when we played Oregon State. They couldn't beat us. And Tamia Gardner and them, like, it's not, I don't know. It's not. I mean, that's why I'm like, I want to see them just go at it with North Carolina State. Because then we got to turn around and we got to go at it with South Carolina. And then we're going to play Portland. And then it's just going to start cooking from there. Like, I love the games that we have because it will, the win or lose, it will prepare us for the Big Ten for sure. And it will, because and then it will prepare us for March. Because, by the time we get to the Big Ten, we travel to the cold a few times. Because look, no, Rutgers is going to come to us. We got to go play Michigan. I think Michigan State played us.
Yeah.
Penn State came to us. We got to go there. We went to Maryland, so I get to see Maryland. We went to remember who was that team that claimed the Fires they didn't want it? Was it Northwestern?
Yeah, it was Northwestern.
Okay. And so we don't have to go back to Wisconsin. Wisconsin will come to us, and Iowa will come to us. Thank goodness. And then Indiana will come to us.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Michigan State, we go to Michigan State, so it's.
I think we go to Michigan State. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ohio, we have to go to Ohio because they came to us. Yeah, they came to us.
So this will be interesting.
Yeah, to say the least. Yes. It will be interesting.
You know what I heard? I heard that Dominique Darius played well in her first game. She had like 12 and 8.
I didn't really like the first game, but I seen her kind of like being shy and hiding. Oh, I gotta go. Hold on, my dog. I gotta give it. No, it's not time for the medicine. Let me go check on my dog, Peter.
Okay.
I'll be right back. You finish talking there for me.
I think we have one of the hardest or the hardest schedule in the country. I think we'll do fine. It'll be interesting how USC plays not North Carolina. The hell, South Carolina. I believe Kennedy is gonna guard. I forgot. No, Kennedy's gonna guard Tanaya, and I think what's her name? I forgot. Malaysia's not there. Then Jazzy will guard Tessa. I think that's how it's gonna go. Think UCLA. What are y'all thinking about UCLA so far? I think it will be double trouble for Iowa this year. I think Ava Hiding and Hannah Stoke, I think those two will be pretty good, play pretty well. They will be interesting to watch and exciting to watch, honestly. Second year under Jan Jensen, pretty fun. I think Notre Dame will probably be like third or fourth in the ACC. I think the Wolfpack is going to take number one. I feel like let me see the team so I don't forget. Oh, wrong thing. Let's see this. Where is? I think it will be. I have a feeling Louisville will be number 2 in the ACC, behind North Carolina State. I have a feeling that might happen. But where do y'all think LSU is going to be in the SEC? Oh my God, Victor. Cold. Vic cold. Let me say something. Okay, Bronny, there we go. Sicko. That's a good bucket. That's a good bucket. But do y'all think that UConn will lose any game this year? Sorry, I just don't know what to ask at this point. Because I'm not as knowledgeable. So. I think LSU played fine. Uh-oh. Okay, Victor. Okay, Victor. Watching the Lakers game. 37-33 Spurs. Victor just had a crazy dunk. 37-33. Did I say 33? I meant 32 beforehand. God damn. Brody contested that shit and got postered. $37-34. This is why I like being a guest instead of doing my own talk thing. Because this is awkward. Okay, Bronny, hit that. Oh, damn.
Oh, I'm back. Sorry about that. Don't know if you guys want to wind down, but I did want to hear King. I think it's King Lion. Nature's just comes in and pokes at me and says, we ain't shit. But King Lion, you seem to talk basketball. If you're still here, it seems like you kind of have a handle on or some good thoughts about USC. I'm curious, like, what do you see basketball wise that makes us be able to keep up with the tops and like that they have us ranked wrong, I guess you could say. That's what I would. I want to know if she sees what I'm saying or what we know in LA. That's I'm really curious about. But no, I can't put you like that. You really you're not. I can't see your face. It's not good for the optics. You got to kind of be in the middle of your camera.
Oh, okay. I got you.
But I really want you to go in, and it'll be rough selling a little bit, but if you stick to it, and before you know it, towards the end of the game, middle of the game, towards halftime, third, fourth quarter, we end up, with a 40-point win. So as much as you can look at this and look at that, you don't look at it and compare it to say last year. I wouldn't, and I wouldn't want to. They're totally different, but they run the same similar plays. I've always, from what I saw before they even started, was like, yeah, we run similar plays, but we have more athletic, physical players. So to me, that's one of the biggest differences that I love about them is that we got some players to grow with. They're so young. And by the time Ju come back, it's perfect because they'll be like juniors. Jazzy, will be the sophomore. Kendall will be a junior. Malia will be a senior. But the Mendezes will be a junior. The new income will be top-notch freshmen. But Satya Fagan from Australia, she's may come in like freshman, but she'll be like 19, 20 years old. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then, of course, the portal will open back up. And then there may be some pieces that you never thought you were going to get that you're going to get. Or you may go over seas. There's going to be, JuJu it's a JuJu effect. Let's just face it. People want to play with her.
Mm-hmm.
And the way, and it's not even fake. Like when you hear Jazz talk or you hear them, like they're not leaving. Someone always could leave, right? So It would be like a Viv. It could be like a Laura, right? But Viv, that's why we're giving her time. We're playing you. We want you to stay. You know what I mean? We don't want you to be bouncing around and maybe get stuck. ADR, Del Rosario from New York that went to LSU last couple of years, she didn't feel like she's, getting developed or getting the time. So she left. And so she goes to Vandy and she's in the same boat. And then there's an article talking about like she's unhappy. I should have stayed. Like, yeah, you should have. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes you need to look at yourself. It's not always the program. It's like, Wolfenberger bounced on
LSU.
I think she went to Tennessee. She bounced on LSU.
Wait, actually,
but Wolfenberger getting some time though. Right, but ADR, like, there's so much, like, it's on you. Like, she got you in there. You was like soft, like you was getting hurt. It's like, I don't know what was going on. I remember, but I guess in New York you were like dominant. But again, that's high school. Give it time. Something, back in the day, you would come and you didn't expect to start or to play as a freshman or anything, and then you would just slowly progress, and your time would come. Like, look at KK Arnold. She could have left. She could have left when Caitlin Chin left. She could have left. Like, she could have got, I think I should be done. No. Now is your time, KK. You're just a junior. That's another one that's in the class of 23.
Mm-hmm.
Let him develop you. Don't ask for things that you're not ready for. Too much is given, much is required, right? So you got to make sure that you're ready to take the criticism, to take the fallout, to lead, to get others to follow you, to be a floor general for the UConn Huskies. Take your time and grow into this. And you develop that relationship between you and Gino, like communication it's like that's a heavy crown to wear, and I'm proud of her. I hope she's gonna. I never thought that Heckle was gonna come in and just take KK's spot. I felt like KK, no. This is yours. This is yours. You earned it. I said, no, she earned that. Don't do that to her. She earned that. She earned that spot. So what I'm gonna do now, and glad I had a few, come through. There'll be people that will probably watch the show later. Hopefully you watch it through, and I know there's a lot of dead spots with me leaving. But today is Tuesday, Wednesday. All right. So Friday night we gotta hook up, Jacob, to talk about NC the next day. But I think there's a bunch of games on tomorrow that we should watch. Okay, hit me up in Discord. Tell me what game you want me to come on. But I think they start early too.
Yeah, UCLA starts.
I don't know if you're at school. You're at school though.
No, I only do online. I only come in on like one day, so like it's not.
Oh, cool. So hit me up and say, Ju, let's watch this one, or da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna look ahead and then maybe set something up so people, can know, because this is whatever you call it, the Hump Wednesday. I don't always know if people want to come on in the morning, but I had to go to the veterinarian today.
You're good.
And I was tired last night. But when I got in.
ECU, Maryland, Kentucky, North Carolina, Oklahoma State, and LSU tomorrow.
Oh, that's a good one.
But they're all playing like the below average team, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I feel you.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Audie Crooks, 29 points, 14 rebounds, 3 assists, 12 for 16. Tonight, I'll get Southern University. And Southern made it to the tournament last year, by the way. So I recognize a lot of these teams like Belmont, Richmond, Southern, schools like that. Hannah looks tired, and she's a lot slimmer too. She better be careful. 27.6 rebound, 3 steals, 3 assists, 11 for 22. And I only say that about her because of the fact that, her conference is not easy. ACC is gonna be tough. And if she goes down, they go down. You feel me?
Yeah, she's gonna have to be careful.
Like, I just want her to realize that, we know that you're well, I was gonna say front runner for player of the year, but it's leaning more and more towards Sarah. And I think she feels like, hey, well, I'm scoring 27. Sarah's not gonna do that. Sarah doesn't have to do that. It's not about that. It's they're going to be looking at your academics. They're going to be looking at other things. Like, if you want the Whitten Award and Southern Award, things like that, you got to be well-rounded. It's your academics. It's your community work. You can't just be straight basketball. And then how you impact winning on your team. And we all know what Sarah does for the team.
Definitely, yes.
And then how can you I'm not going to say you can't win college player of the year and you're not, a top team. Like, but look at Tanaya, you led in scoring, but you weren't in the conversation. She even said it. She's like, no, JuJu had a slow start, but JuJu, I've known her since she was 12. She's like, she hands down had no problem with it. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not stupid. Nobody's doing it because of some hype or anything. It's like the girl really is that talented. And I'm excited because I got, after the 9th, then I'll have 6 days to get there to see the South Carolina show. Then we're going to have Portland on the 18th. And then after that, not too, it doesn't even matter, after that, who they play, whether it's Tennessee Tech or, I think we play Washington. We'll see Avery with the 7th. They'll be coming to Galen. Yeah. So they'll be coming down. I think Oregon will be coming down. because we went up there. But it's so fun watching them, and it's just so fun. It was just so fun, Jacob. But okay, I'm gonna wrap this up, y'all. And thank you, Jacob, for coming up.
You're welcome.
Just wanted to make it quick, sweet, hit it, get people get myself in the algorithm, get people to realize, okay, well, when is she gonna come? When we can talk? But it's early in the season. Nobody's really worried about too much. Maybe we get on for tomorrow and check out some games. All right. Do your homework. Peace.
Yes, ma'am.
Click that like button if you're watching this after the program. Don't forget to hit the like, hit the notifications, and I'll see you soon. Peace.